everyone, welcome back. So today, if you're here, you have probably landed on this video because you are interested in how you can level up your Amazon KDP marketing strategy. Now, firstly, before we even get into it, let me know in the comments, do you have a marketing strategy right now? So this weekly marketing strategy planner has been built within Notion and is specifically designed for Amazon KDP authors like yourself. Whether you're high, medium or low content, it really doesn't matter. The strategy is the same. And yes, you can grab this for free. Just click the link down in the description. You just need to input your email address and then it will be delivered straight to you. So let's show you the template first of all. So here we go. When you open up your template, this is it. So what you'll need to do is hit here, duplicate, and then it will add it to your Notion library just here. So you can see I use it for other things as well. So you can change any of these images. You can just hit here, change cover, reposition, and completely change whatever you need to. You can also edit and adjust the template as well. So as you can see here, we're starting out with our calendar, and here we have got our to-do list. So say for example, today my to-do list is to create 5 TikTok videos. Tomorrow I'm going to edit my TikTok videos, and it's because I'm posting 1 a day. That's why I'm doing 5, for example. Wednesday I'm going to post and schedule using Metrical. So then that way on Metrical, it's a really awesome platform. Again, free to use. I'll put a link down in the description. I believe there are paid plans. I don't use them, I use the free version, but it means that I can post multi-platform. So when I create a TikTok video, before it goes onto TikTok, I actually upload it onto Metrical, so there's no watermarks or anything. And then I upload it to my TikTok, my Instagram, Facebook, all in one hit. I don't actually advertise my KDP books on YouTube because, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like the right platform for me to do that. So basically, you're going to go through and do that each day, what your to-do list is. Once you've done it, you just literally tick them off and it crosses them out. Obviously, you can add extra as well. Just by hitting enter, you'll add additional to-dos. I like to have that up the top so I can see. We've got here our different pillars. So these are what kind of things are we going to be putting out there. So inspirational content would be a great one. So for example, I might put in here that I want day in a life. Let's just say we're creating journals and planners for new entrepreneurs. Day in a life of an entrepreneur. Come out of it, and it'll be in there now. Here you can add links to all of your platforms, so they are all there. And then here I've put in like a little script template, and it's so simple. All you're doing in there is your hook, your main body, and your call to action. So for example, if you were doing a TikTok about your planner for entrepreneurs, I might say, are you struggling to keep organized every single day and keeping on top of all of your tasks? Well, check out this planner just here. It keeps me organized on a daily basis, and all I need to do each day is just fill out this little bit here and it's done. If you're interested in having a look at this book, then click on my link in bio. Done. It's very, very simple. So you can post them out there and you can do lots. Then again, we've got our content schedule here, which you can open up in your calendar. So you can put in there, schedule in any day, filming days, editing days, all of those things. Now for filming, if you're doing kind of like verticals, so reels, TikToks, even shorts, then I would just use your phone camera. Maybe you might want to invest in like a little mic. It doesn't have to be super fancy, but you can get them for about £15–20. I've got a Boya lapel mic, and I think I paid £20 and it came with 2 microphones. So I have that. But my preference now that I am a bit more serious about my content creation and I've shown that what I'm doing is kind of working, now I'm a bit more serious, I've invested more. So now, for example, I have the Rode mics instead of the small ones. But those small ones did what they needed to do they're still working now. But I like that now I can just plug and go. I don't need to keep recharging and things like that. It's just logistics, really. But yeah, I wouldn't go too mad in it. Then I've got here like a little checklist of what you need to do for each week. So define a primary goal, set secondary goals, list your social media platforms for use for marketing, create daily social media content plan for the week, choose an advertising plan and set your ad campaigns, define your target audience and keywords for the ad campaigns, specify your campaign goal for advertising, plan your daily audience engagement activities, set a weekly goal and email marketing campaign, outline email content and choose send dates, conduct weekly reviews noting wins, challenges and takeaways. Now it might sound a lot, but don't worry, as we scroll down, it's all there. So I've actually gone through and I've set up a few kind of examples. So I've done my goals for the week. So what did I set up for? Yeah, a journal. So my primary goal here is to increase visibility for my new journal by achieving 1,000 new impressions across all platforms by Sunday at 11:59. And then my secondary goal are smaller goals in order to support that first goal. So how am I going to get those 1,000 impressions? So I'm going to create and post 3 reels on Instagram about the power of journaling by Friday at 5 o'clock, aiming for at least 100 views on each. Then I'm going to repurpose those Instagram reels to Facebook, TikTok and YouTube by Saturday, targeting 50 views per platform. Then I'm going to use those videos to design and publish carousel posts and the benefits of journaling on Instagram and Pinterest, aiming for a total of 200 views. I also then want to set up and launch a 5-day Facebook ad campaign promoting the journal by Monday to achieve hopefully a goal of 500 potential customers. So it sounds a lot when you say it in one go, but to create 3 reels, to then repurpose those reels for Facebook, TikTok and YouTube using a platform like Metrical means there's no issue, simple, done. You can actually use Canva to create and design an AI generated carousel post based off of your reels. But personally, I don't really like the outcome, so I still create my carousel post myself. But that is something possible. So there we go. We've broken it down into small bite-sized chunks. We've created what's called SMART goals. So they're specific, measurable, achievable, they're realistic, and they're time-bound as well. So we've been super clear on what we want to achieve this week. Just putting out there that you want to create 3 reels on Instagram, like that's great. And I'm sure, yeah, you can do that. But to have an idea in your mind of what that's going to look like in order to turn it into something, that's a different story. Then in our next section, we go on to our advertising budgets and campaigns. So in here, I would put in there perhaps that I'm going to go for Amazon ads and I'm going to go for a budget of £5 per day. I'm going to target these certain keywords, and actually initially, before you decide who to target the book at, I often let Amazon decide who my audience should be initially. And then I use the metrics and data they give me to actually then refine where it is I'm getting my sales from and refine the keywords that are being used. You can basically add in or remove any keywords because you don't want to keep paying for keywords if they're not translating into sales. But it's a really good way to kind of start pushing that along. And then I also like to give my campaign a goal as well. Like, what is the outcome that I actually want? So then we go into the content creation checklist. So what is the post type? Is it a photo, video, graphic, carousel? It can be any of these things. When do you want it done by? And then there you can just see that it's giving you some examples there of a due date. And then in here, just to create and follow on from the audience engagement, I'm just going to pop in there like an engagement task. Now, it might be that I do a Instagram story on one day and I ask like a poll or something on what's harder, budgeting or planning your week. Like, I don't know, something along those lines. And then on TikTok, I might decide to go live on Tuesday and have that kind of interaction that way. And basically each day I'm doing that. Wednesday might be my day where I respond to comments and feedback and emails. Thursday might be the day that my my weekly newsletter goes out, for example. Then we do go on to our email marketing. So here we're going to set a weekly goal for the campaign. Is it to grow the list, announce a sale? What is it you're wanting to do? Or are you looking for that engagement piece? So you want to think about what the outline of the content is going to be within that. So what I like to do with mine is, if for example my video this week going out to you guys is about marketing, so then the content within my weekly newsletter is also going to be about marketing. My videos come out on a Thursday, so my newsletter then I like to send out on the Friday just before the weekend. And then you can go through and you can review your metrics from there. And there's no point in doing any of this if you're not then going to sit down and review and see what's worked, what hasn't worked. So then we've got a little kind of wins, challenges and takeaways section. So in the wins, I might put in there that my Amazon ad campaign did really well and it generated 150 sales. And then in my challenges, I might say that I posted all my reels out on time. However, I didn't get the engagement that I wanted. These were what I was talking about. Do I need to look at like my hashtags, things like that? And then a takeaway, like what would the takeaway of the week be? Because if you're not actually reflecting or reviewing, next week you're going to come back and you're going to do exactly the same thing all over again. And I think just by doing this, you're really kind of pushing yourself so much more. You're actually taking the time to reflect and see what's working well, what you need to change. And it might be that your takeaway this week is that the Amazon ads are really working. So next week, I'm going to double it. I'm going to go up to £10, £20 a week or day, whichever I said, I can't remember now. But then equally, it might be that the reels didn't do so well, but my engagement on TikTok was huge and they went viral. So do you then therefore need to put a little bit more emphasis on creating the content for TikTok rather than Instagram and cross-posting to Instagram? So it's little things like that. So I really hope that this template is going to help you out with your weekly marketing strategy. Notion is such a great platform to use, like I said. So I use it for my YouTube, I use it for Etsy, I use it for Amazon, I use it for like keeping tabs on my husband. Just having it all physically there, it's kind of like the whole thing of like, you know, when you sit there and you reflect on your day, and you're like, okay, yeah, that was all right, that was okay. But if you don't actually physically write down and journal about it, it's like you've just moved on. Like you haven't really changed anything. Tomorrow you're going to do exactly the same thing again. And don't they say the definition of insanity is keep doing the same thing but expecting a different outcome? So yeah, get yourselves on this template. I think it's going to really help you with your KDP journey. Link is down in the description and I'll also pop it in the pinned comments. And thank you so much for watching. Coming up, I have got a bit more of a deep dive on marketing, so don't forget to like and subscribe so that you do not miss out when the next video drops. Thank you so much for watching. I cannot wait to see you all next time. See you. Bye.